eat, sleep, dip, and once in a while I ride horses. Yeah! Channel. I am your host. Oh, we got a good video planned for you guys today. I'm feeling it. I'm fired up. We are going to be trying a brand new dip today. We're going to talk shit about cowboys, hence the intro. Okay, if you're a little confused, that's why. I do want to give a shout out to Redneck Nation, Dipper Nation for sending me this fine t-shirt. First things first, we're going to do a review on this dip called SENECA Cream Long Cut. Now, I tried to get a bottle of cream soda flavored soda to use in the video, but you know, I couldn't find it. So I don't know if this is gonna taste like cream soda, because it's not called cream soda, it's called cream. I'm not sure, but we're gonna give you guys a good review on this. I do want to give a shout out to the guy who sent this. It just showed up in the mail. I'm like, hey, what the hell's this? Mudjug going for president, he says. Hey, Darcy, we wanted to send you a can of SENECA Cream. It tastes like cream soda. Thought you might want to try it in one of your videos. If not, give it to Chris. We all know he's a cheap bastard since this was 99 cents. Thanks, Hunter and Adam. Could you possibly give us a shout out? Our YouTube channel is Sons of Liberty Dippers. So shout out to those guys for sending me this cream soda dip. So I'm gonna crack this sumbitch. Now the can looks just like a Grizzly can. To me, looks like a Grizzly. The lid is very similar. It has this fancy shiny label on it. This stuff is made by Lake Erie Tobacco Company from Killbuck, New York. I couldn't find this shit online anywhere, so don't ask me where to get it. I do want to mention though that it's 63% US tobacco, 37% foreign. So these motherfuckers are lucky that I'm even going to allow this to even enter my mouth. That didn't sound gay at all, did it?
Maybe a little.
So I believe they have, Chris Tips one, what do they have? They have other flavors,
They have a grape, they have a cola. They have a rum. I'll actually throw up a picture of all
Yeah. Chris Tips one will tell you guys what else is out there. But anyway, enough of me flapping my frickin' yap. Flap that yap. Okay, so first of all, the inside of the can is white. The lid, which is weird, right? Oh, I can smell that shit. Now I'm getting a little wintergreeny action in there. I don't know. Well, let's give her a shot. It looks like just regular old dipski. We're gonna put a pinchy pinch. Now, pinch is pretty good. I'm gonna put a pretty good, now, I don't know what the fuck, like, I don't know if you guys can see that, but like half of it's dark and half of it's light. Because that bottom shit doesn't look dry. Fucking whatever. Man, that's fucking weird. Pinch is good. Can looks nice. We're gonna let it soak a while and then I'll give you guys my final impression. We got a brand new mud jug to spin in. What mud jug is that? The Backwoods Camel. That's a new camel we're coming out with. Freaking ridiculous. Look at the clarity on that shit. What? So all you cowboys and wannabe cowboys that wear camel all the time, never hunted in your life, grab you one of these fancy Backwoods Camel mud jugs. Pop that cherry. This stuff is actually, my grill's pretty rocked. When isn't it, right? I mean, Jesus. I'm really feeling a little burning because my grill, my gums are sore. It's kind of got a little bit of a wintergreeny flavor to it. So if you want to get a Backwoods Camel mud jug, you can get this for 20% off on our website using the code Backwoods, and that goes until February 7th, 2016. I do want to mention one thing though regarding funnel removal. I mean, we get emails, you know. This is the best way to remove the funnel. You don't have to push on this dummy tab here. We put that on there so people go, oh, you push here, but I don't even use it. okay? You just push underneath one time with your thumbs, and if it doesn't go, you rotate it, and then you pop it off. You're getting not a lot, but too many. One is too many people. Hey, I had to put my roadie in the fucking vise in my garage to get the funnel off. Well, what the hell? You gotta pop it off from underneath. Okay, I get some of you guys don't lift weights, you know, so you may have to work it a little bit, but you don't want to do this shit. So what happens when fucking shit pops off? Oh! Right? Dip spit everywhere, and your old lady's pissed off, and you're going, hey man, my mud jug spilled. You know, by the way, got dip roadie. So hopefully that helps some people out with removing the funnel. The funnels on the roadies have to be a little tighter because they don't self-level. So they're not like the classics where they level themselves out. So you knock this shit off, that shit's got to be tight. So we are going to talk some shit about cowboys today. Why are you going to talk shit about cowboys, my jug one? Well, because I want to, and it's funny. So I wrote some notes, so bear with me. So even though I live in California, I live in a city called Norco, and it's not a very big city, but they call it Horsetown, USA. Okay, Horsetown, fucking Horsetown. So the thing is in Norco, a lot of the properties are larger properties than what you normally find in other cities. Larger, by larger I mean half acre to maybe 2 acre lots. Okay, I have a half an acre lot, and a lot of people that watch this video, they're gonna go, oh fuck, that's big? That's a joke. Well, I know, but in California, that ain't a joke. And the more land you have, the more expensive obviously the property is. It's very rare to have an acre land. So, a lot of people who are cowboys, they move to Norco because there's no zoning laws where there are less stringent zoning laws where you're allowed to have X amount of animals based on the size of your land. So everybody who wants to be a fucking cowboy moves to Norco. Well, I didn't move to Norco because I'm a cowboy. I moved to Norco because I want a big piece of fucking land. Half acre, yeah, real big. So everybody and their brother has, there's people who have camels in fucking Norco. There's people who have, donkeys, mules, of course, horses, chickens. I call it Zoo Norco because everybody's got every animal known to man. And they think they own ranches. And it's so funny. I gotta tell you a story. I was at the bank one time, and this guy was in front of me in line, and the manager came up to him, hey, Joe, how you doing? Oh, great, man, just taking care of the ranch. Taking care of the ranch? You got 2 fucking acres with 2 goats, 7 chickens, 1 horse, and a donkey, and you call that a ranch? I'm gonna put a couple pictures up here, and this is what most of the people in Norco look like when they're riding their horse. Shit, it's so funny to me because I grew up on a farm, okay? My dad was and still is a horse guy. He likes to rope. He's a team roper, right? I can fucking rope. I can ride a fucking horse. I know what a snaffle bit is versus a halter shank versus a fucking what stirrups you need versus a dally. I knew all that shit. Okay, I'm not looking for a hero biscuit, but I don't consider myself a fucking cowboy because I don't like fucking horses. I just don't. It's not my thing. And when you've grown up and you know shit about horses and you see them and then you see someone who's from Norco who's got their fancy little get up on, their boots don't have any fucking cow shit on them or horse shit on them, and they call themselves a cowboy. So don't fucking call yourself a cowboy if you've never ridden a fucking horse before. Alright? And you ain't got a ranch if you got 2 acres. I'm just saying. So, if you are a real cowboy, I have nothing but respect for you. You get your boots dirty every day, you round up the cows, you do your thing, you get shit on your boots, you know how to fucking saddle a horse, you know the difference between reins and a halter shank, okay? You know how to shoe a horse, which a person that shoes horses isn't called a horseshoer, it's called a farrier, okay? So, certain shit like that. Hey, if you got your shit together and you're not walking around in brand new tight Wranglers that never seen dirt, and you're getting your hands dirty and you got your gloves on, you're working like a real man, a real cowboy, hey, more power to you. But don't be some posing faker over in Norco thinking you got a ranch with your 1 acre and your 10 goats and your 2 chickens and 1 fucking Shetland pony and you thinking you're a cowboy. Go fuck yourself if you think that, all right? I rode bareback horse horses and rodeos. I fucking rode bulls, okay? I don't even consider myself a cowboy. So you can't call yourself a cowboy if you're riding around on a mini Shetland pony, okay? And that's what you call your horse. Speaking of Norco, I want to tell you guys another fucking story. I'm going to get a bunch of Norco haters on this video. Why are you talking shit? Because you're a joke. Take that fake can of dip you've had in your back pocket for 5 years, it's expired, and you just put it in there to look cool. Get a little fucking dirt, a little horse shit on your boots. Maybe you can call yourself a cowboy. So I came home one day, and I know I'm rambling, but it's funny. I came home one day, and there's this big ass box sitting on my front porch. UPS or somebody delivered it. I'm like, what the hell is this? It's addressed to somebody. Look, I figured they were a couple houses down, but I don't know all the people that. Yeah, I know next to me, in front of me, whatever. But so turns out there's a big ass winch on there, like a 10,000 pound winch. You know, I know it's not that big, but a winch for either a UTV or whatever. So I told the old lady, I said, hey, I think they're only a couple houses down. Let's just go do the right thing and, you know, give it to them, right? I mean, I'm not a thief. So I'm going to be a good Samaritan and do the right thing. So I put this thing over my shoulder. It's pretty heavy. And it just rained the night before. So the horse trail, yeah, we got a fucking horse trail in Norco, baby. Anyway, the horse trail's a little soggy. So I'm dragging, you know, carrying this thing. I'm like, shit, no, not that one. You know, 4, 5, 6 houses down. I'm like, fine. Oh, geez, I'm getting tired. Go finally find the house or go up, bang on the door. Guy comes out. I'm like, hey, your wife named Betty? Because it said Betty, whatever on it, right? Yeah, that's her, yeah. Oh. I said, yeah, it looks like UPS delivered this to the wrong address. I figured I'd, you know, walk it down here. It's pretty heavy. Oh, okay. The guy never said, kiss my ass, fuck you, thank you, nothing. And I know I've done videos in the past about people using their humanity. If you can't even say thank you, I mean, that winch was probably $500. I said, do you have a side-by-side? Because I have a Polaris Razor. Oh, no, I'm going to put it on my Jeep. Oh, okay. Well, fuck you later, asshole. So, hold the door open for someone once in a while. Say thank you, okay? It's not that fucking hard. Because next time, some big prick like me is going to get your winch delivered to my front door. I'm going to put that shit on my fucking Razor. I'm going to give you the big woohoo! Should have been a cowboy. Should have learned to rope and ride. So in other news, so the black community, the rich black community in the Hollywood industry, in the movie industry, they're pissed off. They're boycotting the Oscars because they don't get represented enough. And it's racist that they don't get nominated for any of these Oscar awards. Well, just something else to bitch about. Chris Tips One's going to put a little pic up here of Will Smith's mansion that he lives in. And we're going to, because he's one of the people that are boycotting, just so you know. And it's not good enough that he makes gazillions of dollars a year, but he doesn't win no fancy awards, and it's racist. So, yep, everybody's got to be bitching about something. Speaking of bitching, and people getting their vajayjays hurt, you got a little sand in their vajayjay, apparently the atheists do. And I'm not saying atheism is wrong or right or whatever. You can make your own decision on that shit. But nonetheless, an atheist group is complaining because the U.S. currency has "In God We Trust" on it. You know what? I kind of understand their point. Oh, it's to separate religion from state and all this happy horse shit. Okay, fine, whatever. But you know what? If you're worried about our U.S. currency having "In God We Trust" on it, maybe you should get a job! Good grief, people. Oh, I can't even handle it anymore. Moving on. You guys been watching football? Hey! All I can say is Tom Brady. Oh, you poor little cheating bastard. I love it. I don't really care who wins the Super Bowl as long as Tom Brady and the Patriots don't win it. You know, I mean, if the Panthers win it, great. If the Broncos win it, fine. I don't really care either way. Just so you guys know, we did add 15 more Boot Barn locations. We have a Boot Barn locator list on our website. So if you want to go get yourself a mud jug from Boot Barn, save on shipping, etc., by all means do so. I've been watching a couple shows lately. I don't want to just bring it up because, you know, that kind of gives people an idea of what I'm into. I've been watching The Colony, which is crazy because it kind of has a lot to do with what I've talked about in past videos about the government taking control and they build walls and you got certain sections and groups and you can't go there and just a whole control thing. So it's crazy. I'm interested to see what's going to happen with that. So check it out if you're bored. And I've been watching Live to Tell on History Channel. Basically, they interview a lot of these special forces units and they give their stories about what they encountered when they were deployed and doing special operations and all this shit. So that's pretty crazy. I kind of enjoy watching that as well. So speaking of the troops, I want to do Troops of the Week. I don't have that many, but I do want to mention that there were 12 Marines killed in a helo crash recently. These guys are training. They're putting their lives, in jeopardy. So I do want to mention them. Let's see, what do we got? PFC, Matthew Mauser. Next is Corman Pratt, U.S. Navy, who just recently passed away. I got a message from one of his buddies. Pretty unfortunate. And so I wanted to add him to the Troops of the Week list. And really, that's about it. So that concludes the Troops of the Week. I asked you guys in the last video or so if you guys wanted me to do another dumb question video. Everybody and their brother commented, dumb question video, do another one. So we definitely are going to do another one. Chris Tips 1 and I have been going through some of the emails and we're just sitting there just shaking our head like, oh my God, we got to narrow it down. There's just too many of them. So we are going to work on that. Be on the lookout for that in the near future. So I'm going to give my final assessment on this Seneca cream dip. It's not bad. I do get a little wintergreen flavor from it, but I also get a little bit, I guess would be described as vanilla when Skoal kind of had a vanilla out there, but it's not real sweet. It actually kind of has a little bit of a tobacco-y flavor to it, if that makes sense. It's just not all cream or all wintergreen. That's kind of my take on it. But for an overall dip, I'd probably give this a 7 out of 10. I don't know where they sell it, but it's only 63% U.S. tobacco, so fuck them. Let's go over to Chris Tips 1 and see what his opinion is on this good old Seneca Dipski.
All right, well, I'll give this a little shot here. Some little Seneca cream. It's a pretty finer cut. It's a lot finer than your normal like Copenhagen long cut or Grizzly wintergreen. Pretty bad, man. Right off the bat. The first thing that pops up is vanilla. It's vanilla. This is probably the first and the last time I'm going to have cream in my mouth. Not for Darcy. That guy has cream all over his mouth fucking daily. But it's interesting. There's like a little Native American dude up there. I wonder if this was like made in like Indian burial grounds. I can just feel this Native American vibe. I feel like people should call me Chris Tips Running Water. But in all honesty, the flavor is boom, you get it right away. But after like 15 minutes, because I did try this the other day, the flavor gets gone. And this dip, since I don't know if it's that finely cut, it just gets mushy and just gets all over the mouth. Something Darcy would be used to. But anyways, that's all I got. Back to you, Darcy.
So, sometimes we like to do Pics of the Week. So, if you want to get in on Pics of the Week, send your pics to mjphotos@mudjug.com. And we will feature you in Pics of the Week if they include a mud jug. Damn it. You think it's right to lay your hands on a woman? Does it make you feel like a man? Why the hell would you want to make her suffer? So always remember, don't call yourself a cowboy if you don't ride like Gene and Roy. I'm out.
Stealing a young girl's heart, just like Gene and Roy, singing those campfire songs. Oh, I should have been a cowboy.